There's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube! Boss Rino! Welcome to my channel. Dito na naman tayo sa paborito natin at request nyo, The Darkest Secret. Paborito kay Darkest Secret, True Horror Stories. Yan ang mga paborito ko ngayon. Sobra. Iba kasi sa True Horror Stories, sobrang nakakatakot. Ito sobrang legit at sobrang may pagka-history. Ang galing. So ito na, tirahin natin to. If this appears, don't talk to it. 5 videos that won't let you sleep. Ano yung mag-a-appear? So, tingnan natin kung ano to. So, ito, try natin to bago pa try na iba.
What lies in this position corresponds to a footage that only confirms what a family has been experiencing at home. Every day between 3 and 6 in the afternoon, with or without people present, the furniture and objects in this house change places.
Wow!
This family...
Ito, malupit, no? Yun nakakatakot. Kasi, pag naglilipat-lipat yung mga furniture nila, yan ang nakakatakot.
was used.
Hindi pwede mangyari sa akin dito. Pag nangyari sa akin dito yon, lahat ng furniture ko tatanggalin ko. Promise. Lahat ng furniture ko para wala na siyang ipaglipat-lipat, tatanggalin ko talaga lahat.
These incidents, they thought it was a relative who, when alive, always rearranged the furniture. Therefore, they didn't give much importance to it. However, they decided to record so that other people knew that this was not made up. The video was recorded for that reason, but what was additionally captured, no one ever expected.
Boom! Boom! Patay tayo dyan, tangina. Thumbnail siya, diba? Tapon ko yung thumbnails ko pag nangyari yan. Ano yung gumalaw? Upuan? Tanggalin ko upuan ko. Boom! Bubukas yung pinto. Tanggalin ko yung drawer ko. Yung isa pang drawer. Malubha to. Parang normal na lang sa kanya, no? Hindi na siya natatakot. Pinto. Tanggalin ko yung pinto ko. Normal na lang sa kanya, hindi na siya masyado natatakot. Yun ang nakakatakot yung sigaw. Tanginang sigaw yan.
The family's protocol is that when these movements begin, the room should be left alone.
Takot?
So that the spirit in pain can carry out his actions freely. Which doesn't mean that the family isn't afraid every time this happens. That's why we can see this girl quickly exiting the place. However, they clarify that they had never heard those screams before.
Nakakatakot yung sigaw?
According to the young woman, she never heard them. They were only registered by the camera microphone. And apparently the dogs outside also at no time stopped barking. Put yourself in her place. and think how you would have reacted to such a situation.
Ayoko kasi nung ganung drawer eh. Ayoko nung ganyan yung kahoy. Ayoko na. Gusto ko yung mga orokan lang. Nakakatakot yung ganyan eh, no? Pagkahoy.
Could you normalize it as this family had been doing? Number 3. Despite the fact that the records of a paranormal nature often cause us fear, there are times when strange and meaningless videos can be much more intimidating than a paranormal one.
Ano to?
Especially when it is an official television channel like this one.
Time for lunch, munch, munch. Time for a munch, crunch, crunch. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch.
Ang weird naman nun.
The same video was published at 3 in the morning on the official Twitter of a very serious Mexican television channel with national coverage. To give you an idea, this channel is part of Televisa, one of the companies that is considered one of the most powerful in terms of audiovisual content in that country. However, something is not right, since it is at night that the official account of this channel has been uploading extremely strange videos and that have not left anyone indifferent. This is as rare as if the BBC or CNN publish things like this in their verified accounts.
Oh shit! Oh, yan.
Something absolutely out of logic. These videos are deleted 5 minutes after they are published, so they cannot be seen on their official account. But there are many followers who claim to have seen them published. Could it be some employee of the company who, as a joke, uploads this type of content? Or perhaps the answer to this could be even darker. Number 2.
Ang weird no? May nag-upload ng ganyan. Pag may nakita kayo sa channel ko ng upload na kakaiba, sabihin nyo kagad sa akin ha. Puta nakakatakot. May mga ganun pang no?
In this position, we come across 2 footages that is somehow related by how intriguing the stories behind them turn out to be. Stories that coincidentally or not share a common phrase that says, if he appears to you, do not speak to him.
Ito yun. Ito yung title eh.
The first of them came to my post thanks to I'm Valerie, a subscriber who lives in a countryside that she did not want to specify. She tells us that in a nearby forest, there is a myth that says that at night, a goat may appear capable of walking upright. It appears in the middle of nowhere and stares at you.
Oh, maganda
It
to.
usually appears to people camping in that area, or to cars parked on the side of the nearby road. Until now, it had only been a myth, until someone managed to capture it on video.
Oh shit. Parang totoo. Parang tao. Utang inakatakot, parang demonyo. May sungay kasi, no? Pero ba't dinagalaw? Tang ina, so weird, pre.
At first, I had discarded this video, since it looks too fake to me.
Kaya nga, parang fake eh.
However, and like I'm Valerie, there are many subscribers who sent me this record telling me the same story. Therefore, I wanted to take advantage of this moment to talk about it. It is unknown if this figure is carved in wood, or if it corresponds to a stuffed animal, just as I do not have enough information to know if those sounds that are heard are real or not. But most likely, all of this is set up. Not so for the second video that occupies this position. From Tucumán, Argentina, One of our subscribers tells us, there is a myth that speaks of a man who appears at night on the side of one of the highways, and that if he appears to you, you should not speak to him, since if you do, you will die in a tragic accident. A myth that was a well-known secret, but that it would take a great relevance when a man traveled at night on his motorcycle
Naku, motor
and
pa.
recorded it.
Shit, motor pa. Oh shit. Utang nga ka, ba't mo binilikan?
Our subscriber ensures that the old man appears out of nowhere. It made him return to get a better view of him. Watch the video again and tell me if you agree.
Oo nga, biglang dumitaw, oh. Anak ka ng tipaklong. Wala yan, oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, mga kababalaghan.
Our subscriber assures that the event was very strange, since according to him, by that route, there are no houses, rooming house, or any type of infrastructure that houses people. It is impossible for someone, let alone an elderly person, walk alone there in the early hours of the morning. As you see, the man, when he saw it, turns around, but immediately remembered that myth that surrounds this route. So he decided at that moment not to speak to him and only record it from a distance. Does it seem to you that the old man actually appears walking out of nowhere? Tell me what you think.
Tsaka lilingon yun eh. Kahit pag may dumaan, lilingon yun sa'yo kahit kaunti. Hindi man lumingon, no? Baliwala lang sa kanya. Weird.
Number 1.
It's so weird. Number 1 na tayo. Number 1 na tayo.
Do you believe in UFOs? It currently
Naniniwala ako dyan, UFO.
seems like a well-known secret, while others don't even care. Neil deGrasse Tyson assures that when one observes strange lights in the sky, unknown lights, the best thing is to simply say, I don't know what it is, instead of assuming small people flying spaceships. We are currently aware of unknown things, but we cannot conclude that it is extraterrestrial intelligence. But when a friend of Alejandro Salazar recorded something that happens, all perspectives changed. You'll see. Alejandro's friend works on the border between Colombia and Brazil. Suddenly, through his window, he saw a light. It was moving strangely, and it was much bigger than an airplane. He stared at it until it was divided. When that happened, he took out his cell phone to capture what you were about to see. Look at the record and tell me if this can be natural.
Tinga. Wala. Oh, ayun na naman.
Segura aqui, Valdo, segura aqui. Deixa eu passar a manteiga. Vai filmando tudinho.
Eu vou estar granulado que ele vai. Vou estar grande. Tu viu o banco que ele virado para mim? Filma.
Wow, naging dalawa. Oh, tatlo na. Oh. So yung nakikita nyo, imposible ang aeroplano. Oh, masyado malaki ang layo pero malaki yung ilaw. Imposibleng candle yan. Ano ba yun? Yung candle na lumilipad, yung parang lumulobo, basta something na ganun. Imposible kaya ang laki niyan, no. So, alam na natin kung ano yan. biglang mawawala yan. Ayun, lumitaw yung isa. Oh, ang bilis oh, di ba? Ang bilis gumalaw niyan. Dito sa iba yan.
Segura aqui, Valdo, segura aqui. Deixa eu passar a manteiga. Vai filmando tudinho aí.
Yun, no?
Tá grande. Tu viu o branco candidato pra mim? Filma, filma.
Ang dami talaga nakakita ng ganyan.
Drones. But what kind of drones shine in that way? Apart from that, if you look closely, it seemed as if they disappeared and appeared again somewhere else. Could it be?
Sabi kasi niya, mabilis gumalaw yan. Di ba? Nakita mo siya dito. Hindi yan diretso ang lipad. Ganun. Kaya yun, ganun. Nawawala yung ilaw. Bigla lilitaw sa kabilang ano.
Kind of teleportation? How is it that they change places like that? Discard the CGI. This video is real. You have two options. Or it is an extraterrestrial intelligence, or some unknown phenomena of nature. Tell me what you think about this video, as well as the others, because we have already come to an end. My name is Leon Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
Grabe, no? Tapos pag inano mo yan sa gobyerno sabihin, military practice, di ba? Naniniwala talaga ako sa alien, di ba? Ito na lang, sa tingin nyo, para sa akin naniniwala ako na alien ang gumawa ng pyramid. Sobrang perfect, di ba? Yung pyramid. Tapos, yung mga engineer ngayon, basta yung about sa mga building, sa technology natin ngayon, hindi pa nila kayang gawin yung hindi pa nila kayang gumawa ng pyramid na kasing perfect ng pyramid na lumabas. Nung unang panahon pa 'yon, 'di ba? So, kung unang panahon pa 'yon, wala tayong gamit para gawin yung pyramid. Wala tayong gamit. Ngayon nga, wala pa tayong gamit para makagawa ng ganun. Paano pa dati? So, naniniwala ko, alien yun. So, maraming salamat sa panonood. Hanggang sa muli.